Okay, it's gonna be one of them kind of days today, people. We got all kinds of shit going on with them Cowboys, okay? Woo! 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 Maybe this is the new and improved, we've wakened the F up Dallas Cowboys, because all of a sudden they're trying to do some shit here, okay? So, shout out to James Nooks, because I'm on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I'm on the road again, damn it. On the road again, damn it. Got to go take care of some business. We'll be live in 3 hours. 3 hours. Man, I people who say he's lazy. Mark Holmes don't understand work. He lazy. Screw you, you piece of crap. You're sitting around watching me and you're telling me I'm lazy. Bro, I've been working since 7 o'clock this morning. I've been out working on my deck, right? Getting the boards put down on there, loaded up the truck with the debris, then taking that shit to the dump, then been to Home Depot, picked up some other stuff, looked at the ceiling there for the ceiling fan, so I got to pick up the materials for that, right? I done driven well over 150 miles, or excuse me, 100 miles already, and I am keeping you up to speed with everything that is the Dallas Cowboys. I got a theory about how George Pickens, how the Cowboys could get maybe 2 number ones possibly, or a cheap contract for him. I've been sitting here because James Nooks, he done let me know that Deron Bland is signed to a 4-year, $92 million, locking him in, okay? I've listened to the Brian Schottenheimer press conference, got a video uploading now as we speak, okay? Right now. And now I'm giving you some more news that the Cowboys are currently in talks with Tyler Smith. The Cowboys are now doing things that are Eagle-esque, okay? The Eagles, what they've been doing, okay? Their center, I can't remember the dude's name right at the moment. Sorry, I'm just kind of like going crazy here. But their center, after his 3rd year, they went ahead and got him signed to a long-term deal. And see, here's the thing I keep trying to tell you guys. The sooner you sign a guy, you sign him while there's still time on his contract, it's an extension, okay? You lock him in today's dollars. Like if you've ever bought a house, okay? I don't know if you guys have ever bought a house, but when you go to the bank, unless you got a whole lot of money, you just pay cash for it, okay? But if you go to the bank and you get, talk to the bank about a mortgage and stuff, you watch the mortgage rates and stuff, right? Because you want to get a letter that says, I can afford this thing, so you can try and jump on it. Because if you don't hurry up and have the funding there, somebody else is going to get it. Wall Street is literally buying up all the houses and things and basically, trying to rent them to people, trying to make people all renters, okay? So if you don't have cash or a deal in place, it's going to be harder for you to buy a house. So you lock in the interest rates, you watch them and say, okay, hey, they dropped a little bit. Here, lock it in. You locked it in. That's what you're doing with the players. You're locking in the contract now, today, but I might have a 4th year or maybe even a 5th year where I can say it's an extension onto those years. And so, hypothetically, right now, the franchise tag for interior offensive linemen is $23 million. The franchise tag for next year is like 26.5. So I'm locking in Tyler Smith at whatever price we get. I think the highest paid is now $28 million. If I lock him in at $28 million today, I'm doing the Jerry Jones, today, I'm actually not going to be paying for that until 2 years down the road. You follow me? And 2 years down the road, that price for a player that year might be $35 million. So you're paying for it in tomorrow's increased revenue and locking in today at a lower rate. So if the Cowboys do actually get Tyler Smith out the way, that's all of our big players, that we don't have the drama of one of our major players going down to the end of the season, to the beginning of the season where we're trying to start, get him in and having the drama. That eliminates a lot of the drama. Then that means the biggest player left to sign would be George Pickens. And I have the solution for you on that one is because you get Tyler Smith, if you get that one done, that's going to give you triggers that you can do just like you have with CeeDee Lamb. Okay? CeeDee Lamb, we flip the triggers. He's only a $15 million cap hit, $3 million less than Terrence Steele. And mind you, we didn't flip the triggers on Terrence Steele this year, which means they're kind of looking at this and saying this is a prove-it year. But be that as it may. Be it as it may. If they get this thing done, this is saying that the Cowboys are doing things different. And I think that they're doing this because they have to. You can't just go through and on paper at the moment, everybody is killing you because you have gone through and made what looks like the dumbest move, the dumbest trade out there. If you can come back now and say, hey, look, we traded Micah, we didn't pay him that money, but we locked up two of our star players and we created flexibility in cap and we have draft picks for the future. All of a sudden, you look at that and say, okay, I see there's actually a plan here. That it is about strength in numbers as opposed to being a one-trick pony. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I've got 2 hours and 50 minutes before our 5 o'clock live stream. We'll see if something else breaks today or not between now and then. I've got to. The reason why I'm where I am right now is I got a sewer line that's backed up that I got to go snake. So I'm dealing with some other shit. Okay, and it's Hell Week with the Eagles, which is some more shit to be dealing with. So I'm gonna go snake this drain, get that thing back, get a nice shower, get cleaned up, and then we'll do a live stream at 5 o'clock. And hopefully we can drown out the Leos and all his people. Because see, I got a bone to pick with Leo. See, Leo's doing some bullshit here. Okay, when you are a channel member, that entitles you to be part of the member chat. But he's sitting here sharing the link for people who aren't members. So I got to let him know that if Shorty wants to, the youngin, that's what I'm going to call him, the youngin, the wet behind the ear Eagle fan there, if he wants to be joining in, he got to come up and be at least a channel member. Because all you trolls coming in, I'll take a mother humper that's trolling me if they're paying or giving something or adding some value. I'll be damned if I'm going to go ahead and get, a hanger-on, fucking hanger-on who's coming in for free and trashing me. Okay? All right. So I'm going to go deal with my shit and we'll see if anything else breaks. Peace.